Somerset collapse as Porter and Beard bowl Essex into contention against league leaders. Essex hadn't enjoyed the best of days against the league leaders on day one. Alistair Cook's innings stood head and shoulders above any of his teammates as they were bowled out for 216. But they'd found an important breakthrough late in the day. Somerset opener Azhar Ali removed for 8. With the threat of rain in the air amidst hot and humid conditions in Chelmsford, Essex would go into day 2 knowing they had a chance to put their opponents under pressure. Initially, Somerset negotiated the bowling of Siddle and Porter well, the total ticking past 50. But as Abel found his stride, Porter would strike. Abel out LBW for 36. That would be a sign of things to come, as a magnificent spell of bowling from Aaron Beard rocked Somerset. Night watchman Groenewald was the next man to go, caught by Westley at third slip for 6. Beard would have Hildreth next, caught for 8 as he looked to pull. And Banton would follow just 2 balls later, caught behind for 2. Beard's brilliant spell continued in his next over. Davies caught by skipper Tendescata for 6. The Chelmsford-born bowler with 4 wickets to his name after his first 15 balls of the match. Rain saw lunch taken early, but Somerset had lost 5 wickets in the first session for just 20 runs, going into the interval still 126 runs behind their hosts. After a rain-extended break, Somerset looked for a good start when play resumed. The delay draining Essex of all their momentum whilst Bartlett and Gregory took their side past 100. Just when it looked like they were starting to take control, Essex would fire back into life, Porter picking up his 3rd of the day, Gregory out for 14. Bartlett would follow, trapped LBW by Siddle for 25, Somerset's collapse continuing. And Overton would join him, caught in the deep for 10. "14 balls later and the innings was over. Brooks bowled by Porter for 1, championship chasing Somerset all out for 131, trailing their hosts by 85. Beard's blast broke the back of the away side's resistance, while the last 4 wickets were taken for just 17 runs, Porter finishing with 5 for 51. Where Somerset struggled, Essex excelled. Brown took on the role of aggressor and scored quickly, with Cook playing the anchor role at the other end. 11 overs in, the total grew to 40 and the lead extended past 120. But Brown's bullish batting would in the end be costly as he was caught in the gully off Groenewald for 29. The side would make it through to tea without further loss, going in at 52 for 1, with Cook once again looking composed, now joined by Tom Westley. But Westley wouldn't be able to stay with the former England captain for long. Removed after the restart, caught by Leach off the bowling of Overton for 12 as he tried to negotiate a short, sharp rising delivery. The wicket was an indication of how tough the wicket was to bat on, underlined by the loss of Lawrence shortly after the home side passed 100, caught behind for a quickfire 21. Cook's innings had been slow and steady, taking him to within 1 shot of a 50, but there'd be no repeat of his first innings heroics, caught at second slip by Overton for 47 off the bowling of Groenewald. Essex were running the risk of allowing Somerset a route back into the game, and when Ryan Tendescata fell, that risk started to become reality. The skipper caught behind for 2, the Essex lead now over 200 though. The door opened further as Ravi Bopara was caught by subfielder Dom Bess at short mid-wicket, another for Overton. But with the innings threatening to fall apart, Essex were given respite by the way of bad light. The clouds had drawn in, the umpires took the players off and stumps would be called. Ending the day on 164 for 6, Essex will be pleased with their efforts despite a flurry of late wickets as Somerset tried to claw their way back into the game. Groenewald had done most of the damage for the team top of the division, his 3 wickets including both openers and the captain. But with a lead of 249 and 4 wickets in hand, this match is still very much Essex's to lose.